I want to move over to Major League Baseball. They proposed a new rule yesterday. It's got people all up in arms. People are super upset, not super upset about it, but I would definitely say that people don't like it. Major League Baseball is looking at making it a requirement for starting pitchers to throw at least 6 innings unless they give up 4 or more runs, exceed 100 pitches, or get hurt. I think their heart's in the right place, but I think that they're going about it the wrong way. I like the idea of making starting pitchers throw more because, let's be honest, starting pitchers are stars in Major League Baseball. Clayton Kershaw, star for a long time. Max Scherzer, star for a long time. Who's the newest star in Major League Baseball? Oh, starting pitcher, Paul Skeens. Okay, like there's real opportunity to make those guys legitimate stars. And if I was Major League Baseball, I would do everything I could to make them stars because you get to see them for more than just 3 at-bats throughout a Major League Baseball game. So I understand why Major League Baseball wants these starting pitchers to throw longer. I get it. Okay, the average length of a start for Major League Baseball pitcher this year is 5 1/3 innings. That's not very good. It needs to be longer. I completely agree with that premise. But making them do it is not the right way to do it. It's not right. That's not the right way to go about this. Okay, the 6-inning requirement, it's too constrictive. Okay, when you make somebody do something, they aren't going to like it. Okay, right, and you're going to get a ton of pushback, and no one's going to like you, and that's not what you want. So if I was Major League Baseball, I would follow the NBA's lead. The NBA this year, they sat back and they looked at load management. And they're like, this is an issue. Okay, we've asked guys to play, on nationally televised games. They don't want to listen to us. We've asked guys to play more on the road. Nope, they don't want to do it. So the NBA said, okay, that's fine. You don't want to do what we're asking you. So we're going to incentivize you to do what we're asking you to do. So instead of saying every NBA player has to do this or they have to do that, instead, the NBA was like, look, you have to play 65 games to qualify for awards. You don't have to play 65 games, but we all know that you would like the accolade of being named first team all NBA. We all know that you would like the accolade of being named first team all defense or potentially winning the MVP or defensive player of the year. The NBA sat back and they're like, we know that you want this. And in order to get it, you have to play 65 games. And, the NBA players, they whined and they moaned and they groaned about it. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have to do my job. So upset. But guess what? A lot of them did it. A lot of them fell in line because awards matter to players. Major League Baseball should do the exact same thing with pitchers. Instead of saying you have to pitch 6 innings every time that you throw, make there an inning requirement to qualify to win awards like the Cy Young. Right? Unless you throw 225 innings, whatever you want the count to be. You have to throw, 225 innings, 200 innings, 250 innings, whatever you want it to be. You have to throw this many innings in order to qualify to potentially win the Cy Young and other awards. That is the solution for Major League Baseball. Don't make it a requirement. If you make it a requirement, no one's going to like it. It's going to just upset everybody. Okay? Incentivize them. Okay? Don't make them do it. Incentivize them to do so. Things will go over much smoother that way. Okay? Because I do think that baseball fans want this. I do think that baseball fans want to see great starting pitching go more than just 5 1/3 innings. Okay, I think baseball fans want to watch their favorite starting pitcher go into the 8th inning, right? And he's throwing a one-hitter, and he's absolutely shoving. I think baseball fans want to – I know I want to see that. I love watching a pitcher dominate, right? And they're throwing that slider that's breaking like 19 inches. You sit there, you watch it, and you're like, you couldn't hit that with an oar, It's fun. It's exciting. It's entertaining. And I understand baseball wanting for this to kind of be more of a thing where starting pitchers pitch more, right? But you can't make them do it. Okay. That is not the right answer. Incentivize. Incentivize them. Say, okay, hey, you don't have to do it. But if you don't, you can't win, the Cy Young or whatever other award you want to throw out there. Follow the NBA's lead on this. Okay. It'll go over much, much smoother.